So I thought I would make a video of putting it on. So you're gonna push this button and it kind of shoots out pretty quick. So let me get a grip on it. And then you have to use that 90-degree connector to give yourself some space. It just connects like right there and over here, and I just gotta shrink it a little bit, which is pretty straightforward as far as things go. Hold on a second. All right, now it's connected, and as you can see, the screen's incredibly heavy. Now, this is as far forward as the screens go, so this is the angle. And I do not have the kickstand down, so it's just kind of resting on the hinge right here. It's just perfectly balanced. But the kickstand is right here. You pull it out. You twist this. Goes down. And it goes out about that far. So now it's resting on it. It is very stable with that kickstand. I really like it. But what I wanted was the ability to take this and move it around. And so if I try to lift my laptop up, the screen's just going to fold down. But if I lift it up a little bit, okay, then I can pick my laptop up. So I can set this on my lap, which I have another video of. It is awkward to move. It is something you're going to need two hands to do, but it is possible. Now, the problem that I have is it doesn't actually work with this laptop. This laptop has this port. It works with that. That port works with that screen. The screen's turned on, but it doesn't actually work. And again, this is as far forward as you can tilt these screens. I was hoping I could tilt them about this far, but you cannot do that. So, I don't know if it's something that's going to work for you. Also, I have I believe it's a 15-inch screen. So the difference might drive some people crazy, the height difference. That's not something that would bother me because most of the time I'm just going to use this screen. And then I use that one as an auxiliary, but this one I don't like what I had to do to set it up. I had to create my own little magnet stand. And so it works, but my dog knocked it into my screen and broke my screen. So I was thinking something a little bit more stable where it'd be easier to maneuver. I like the idea of these screens, but it's just functionally not working for me. So it's pretty disappointing. Now, this is my personal laptop. My work laptop is back there. It does work with that one. And my work laptop has better hinges than this one does. This one's really floppy. My work laptop, this is still too heavy for it. But my work laptop is a Lenovo, and it's got very good, strong, sturdy hinges. But it's also newer. This laptop is like 3 years old. Or maybe 4 years old now. So the hinges are not meant for this kind of weight. And I suspect they will cause them to die earlier. But I use my laptop because most of the time I just use it on my desk here. And occasionally I need to take it with me, or I want to set it on my lap. And if that is the case, this does seem to work for that. It's a little awkward to move around, but you can use it in your lap and you can use it on your desk. It also folds up very small. So I can actually fold it up while it's in here. I'm just going to take this. You got to unlock this so it'll move. Put that in. This screen goes first. I got to move all the stuff that's in the way. Goes over and folds down. And then the next screen that comes out is this one. Goes over, folds down. And so now it's tucked away. And I can actually take it off of here, which I probably should do first. Fold it all of the way. The problem is, now I gotta try to disconnect this cable, which I can't do with the screen. So I actually have to pop these screens out so I can get to the cable. Now I'll put the screens back together. And now the only thing you have to worry about is this glass. Luckily, it comes with a protective cover. And the cover goes right over there. Flip it around. It's got some Velcro. I did it wrong. It actually goes this way. And now the protective cover is on it. It's got a little handle, and it exposes the power button. That's how I know I did it wrong. And then this side protects the screen. This is nice and sturdy. So you can take this, you can take your laptop, you can fold them both up, and you can shove that in a bag. So to put things into perspective, this screen, this is how thick this screen is. So if you compare the thickness of it, each screen individually is thinner than this big one, but overall this is like, you know, 2.5 times as thick, but its base is about as thick as each one of the screens are. So but this fits in my bag with this folded up, so this is about this thick when it's folded. So, you know, it might fit in your backpack, it might not. That is my video review.